In this modern world of technology and instant gratification, I'm sorry to let y'all know that the majority of people today have social anxiety. And you could be one of them. And how do I know, you ask? Listen up. When you put yourself in a multitude of people, do you feel insecure or kinda nervous for no reason? You feel like everybody around you is just gonna criticize? Do you often just stand alone and start thinking to yourself, nobody's gonna like me. I'm an odd one out. I'm so weird. People won't like me. Why doesn't everybody like me? If you feel like this time to time on a regular basis, you clicked on the right video. In this video, I'll be talking about why you have social anxiety. I'll also be telling you about a personal account of my own on how I suffered from social anxiety. And on top of that, I'll be talking about how you can stop being socially anxious. Shall we dive into this? What is social anxiety? Social anxiety is an intense or persistent feeling of being watched or judged by other people. It can also be described as a mental health condition in which people have social interactions that cause irrational anxiety, fear, self-consciousness, and embarrassment. For most of my life, until really 5 months ago, I had social anxiety. I couldn't talk to girls or just people in general. I used to fake phone calls just to get out of certain public situations, and every interaction with a girl always went like, yeah, thank you. And I just wanted to let you know that I like you. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you. I mean, I like you. Well, I thank you. This girl just curved me like I'm dodgeball, bro. But over time, after making a few particular changes in my life, I started to become increasingly more confident and extroverted. I started being able to maintain eye contact with people, and not to brag, I was low-key pulling higher caliber women. Yeah. For the fact that you've watched this video for this long, I know you wanna know exactly what is causing your social anxiety and how to overcome it. Here are the 5 things you're doing right now that are making you socially anxious. Which leads me to number 5. Video games. Look, I know, I'm not trying to make you hate me or anything, but as your friend, as your brother, I'm just being honest. Fun fact, in multiple studies, video games have been said to have the same psychological effects as doing drugs. They have the ability to be used as a means to alter or change reality, and on top of that, they are addictive as nicotine. But all that aside, the real reason I say video games are a menace to your social life is because video games are virtual reality. You are spending too much time in a world that doesn't exist. While you're seated there playing games, you are leveling up in virtual world, getting more and more money and coins and points. Shit, I bet you've even looked up how to level up in a video game online. But ask yourself this one question. When was the last time you tried to level up in real life? Like seriously. You spend too much time in a world that you will never be in. And don't come at me and say that you play once a day. Shut the hell up, bro. Stop lying. That's the same as a smoker coming up to me and saying he smokes once a day. That is cap. I won't even criticize much on this because I know you're so in love with your precious video games that are making you antisocial. But I can promise you, if you take my word, you stay away from the video games and actually try talking to people. If you think I'm just wasting your time, let's make a bet. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, no video games, and actually trying to talk to people. I know, at first it will be very uncomfortable, but in a few days, you'll get better and better at social interactions. You know what they say, practice makes progress. Number 4, you are overstimulating yourself. When I say the term overstimulating, I mean you are doing things that you wouldn't conventionally publicize or let anyone know. You understand what I'm saying? You're watching certain internet videos that you don't want anybody to know about. You understand what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? If what I said made you feel guilty, I know for a fact that you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, those videos, those don't watch them anymore, okay? They're making you antisocial, and the beef beating, yeah, that has to stop. I didn't want to have to start explaining this point myself, but my goal is to help you better your life, so I'll just go ahead and explain it to say, when you're in private and there's nobody looking at you, you're gonna do certain things that you wouldn't really do in a public setting. So you stop watching degenerate videos and you stop beating your beef, and trust me, you'll be fine. Number 3, your life is boring. Life is short, my brother. Stand up and do something phenomenal. Make sure you enjoy every second of your life, and if you're personally content about the life that you live, I don't think you even have a reason to be awkward in a social situation. Think of that fun guy who's always having parties, who is always inviting people to come to his parties. Do you think that nigga is socially anxious? Nigga, get up and do some fun things with your life, and trust me, your social anxiety out the window. Number 2, you have forsaken your personal hygiene. You see, this one is actually really funny because I have personally met a lot of people who are my age who have completely forsaken their personal hygiene. Jesus! The sooner you decide to start taking care of your personal hygiene, the sooner you notice that everybody around you is actually gonna be attracted, and thus, if people are attracted to you, there is no reason to be scared of them now, is there? Which brings me to the last point, which is number 1. Number 1 is a disclaimer to say that there are some people who are genetically attached to having social anxiety and thus cannot easily be treated by these remedies that I mentioned earlier. So the people who fall under the category of being born with social anxiety, I cannot really help you, my G. For that, you have to visit a professional psychiatrist or therapist. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope what I said helped you very much. Subscribe if you like the content, like the video, and ring that notification bell, and I will be seeing you all very soon.
Before I knew that playing with time machines was dangerous, I was in the hood, then I didn't even give a shit. My nigga told me Triple K really funny, bro. Crazy plans, funny plans, for myself and SpongeBob. I was shut up, was surprised, do a city crusty crap. Then I ordered shit from this guy, his name is Squidward. Didn't give me, so I had to set his ass on fire. Cause there's a fire underwater. Cause there's a fire underwater. There's a fire underwater. There's a fire underwater. There's a fire underwater.